To get your post-match feelings right off that, another major grand finals, how are you feeling?
Feeling good. It's definitely a weird feeling to be once again in the major grand final. It didn't go well the last two times, so I just told the team, yeah, if we lose, let's do it before the final. And now in the final, let's not lose. We're gonna do our best to win the trophy, and it doesn't matter if it's Pain or Mongols against us. We were not underestimate either one, and just do the preparation accordingly, and we just want the trophy, man.
You know, it wouldn't be your first time winning in Texas. The crowd here has been a bit vocal. I don't know how they're going to be when it comes to the final. Did they surprise you at all in any way when you guys come out and hear maybe some boos, or does that motivate you guys all the more?
I think it's like a 50-50. I think there's hidden love in the booze because obviously Apex is a character, and the way they shout like the "fuck you Apex," all that stuff. I mean, there's definitely some love in there. I think the crowd really enjoys doing that, which is nice, and I think it's really cool. And yeah, that's all. I do think there's some love in the crowd for sure.
100%. I mean, we've talked about the FU Apex chants being literally in jest, and so I think the American fans and worldwide fans have just come to know you guys as the #1 team, and so rightfully so. They're going to heckle you and see if you guys can give us maybe a closer series. That's what we're hoping for, right? Some better counterstrike. I talked to ZywOo earlier. He talked about your difference you've brought to this team, and he mentioned your work ethic. Any details, anything behind that you brought to this team, work ethic-wise, that he was talking about?
I mean, it's simple. It's just hours and hours. Probably, I mean, I'm not gonna talk big about myself, but definitely the people I've worked with before, most of them have said I'm the biggest worker, and it's just in general like playing, like just practicing, doing your routines, all the work for your aim. Finding grenades as usual, thinking about tactics and strats, I think just all around I do my best and provide as many hours of work as possible.
And thanks to our partners, the reason we're actually at the Austin CS Major, that being WebRoot, a great antivirus out there meant to keep your information private the way it should be online, whether you're buying video games, in-game currency, or in-game items. And with them, we're doing an exclusive offer down below, so please sign up, guys, show some support, and thanks to WebRoot, the reason we're at the Austin Major. I know you're always traveling, you're always at events, but do you ever take a step back to realize the current era you guys are on, and someone like ZywOo is complimenting your work ethic, you're probably doing something right. You ever take a moment to think about all that?
Do what? What do you mean?
You ever take a step back and like a breather and be like, wow, we're on this 6th title run, a potential start of a great era for Vitality, and you have a teammate like ZywOo who's giving you such compliments. You ever take that in?
Of course, both of them. Each time we win that trophy, it's something we reflect back on, and every time we have a bigger and bigger streak, it's like seriously, wow, this is something incredible and something historic in the making. And doing with a guy like ZywOo, he's getting MVP at every tournament, #1 definitely this year so far, and he's going to end up #1 definitely this year. Just super happy to be part of this team and play next to ZywOo. I think we have a really nice constellation of players. Everything is going good.
Just 2 last questions for you. ZywOo said after yesterday's series against Na'Vi, you guys were at 50% of your level. What would you say you were today against Maus, and how are things going to pick up from here?
I think it was a back and forth in our level, definitely, because Inferno was a very, very good map for Maus. I think we entered Mirage and we played that map quite well. It was Maus' map pick, and then Maus took our pick in Inferno, which, it was a bit surprising. I think some stuff went wrong and we slipped up in a few things, and definitely Maus played well. But yeah, just the first and third map, I think we played really close to our best level. I think the comms were really good. Maybe just Inferno a bit lackluster in some points, definitely, but in general, I think we're getting up there for sure, and just getting better each game and each game.
One last question for you. 6 titles in a row. If this major does happen as you guys expect it to, would you call it an official Vitality era?
I will never speak about an era. The results will speak for themselves. I think it's for the community to decide. I think if you win 7 tournaments, it's definitely something, but yeah, I think it is for the people to say,
Amazing. Ropz, thank you so much for the time. Appreciate it.
Of course.